guys, this is Dee. Welcome to my channel. So, I'll be talking about life, health, and fitness. More precisely, I should say fitness, health, and lifestyle in that order because I'm a big fan of the fitness world, as you all know me. So, welcome again. I can't wait to share with you guys my journey, my life, how I got started, and where I am right now and where I'm going. So, first things first, a brief background into how I got into the fitness world. So, I would say growing up, I was more or less like a tomboy. I grew up in a house full of boys. I had three brothers, older brothers, and I was the only little girl. So growing up, they were into sports, basketball and playing video games, outdoor sports, and I kind of got hooked into all of that. So I would play different sports. I was into tennis, basketball, I was into roller skates, skateboarding, and a lot of other stuff I did on my own. And I found peace in that. I really love that. So that's how I pretty much grew up, loving sports. But then when I was in high school, I started to concentrate more on tennis. So my dad encouraged me a lot to join the tennis club, and I started playing tennis. And eventually we got a coach, and he started training me on a upper level. And I was actually considering turning pro. Like one day, what if I become like Serena Williams, play good sport, good tennis, like outside the country, and bring medals and trophies. It was so exciting. But I had to concentrate on school. So I didn't ditch it, but I put it on hold. So I wasn't really training, but I went back to school and I was studied architecture. So I'm a creative designer. I love graphic designing. I love all things creativity. Even making stuff, designing things, not just architecture drawings, but it can be anything that has had me to do with my hands. Woodwork, carpentry, metalworks, anything that's handy. I love that. DIY stuff, I'm a big fan. Things get broken around the house, that's me. I get to fix all that. So I love being hands-on, and that's my passion, really. So on my journey in my life, I just wanted to do something different. I started doing aerobics. That was basically what I was into. So I was doing a lot of cardio workouts. I was doing step box aerobics, and I toned and looked nice. I lost some weight. I wanted to shed off some weight. I thought I was overweight then. I wasn't really like overweight. I was just a little bit. I put on a bit of weight, so I wanted to lose some weight, and I would go twice to the gym just to do aerobics in the morning, evening, and I got to a good size and I loved it. So after that, I wanted to tone up my body more, just to I felt like I looked pale, so I wanted to tone up a little bit more. So I started lifting some weights. I love the results instantly. I love the results, and I just fell in love with lifting weights. I wasn't lifting like heavy weights because I didn't want to bulk up like a guy. I was like, no, I don't want to look like a man. I don't want to get big muscles. That's how most ladies feel about lifting weights. I was also like that. So eventually I found out that I couldn't put on too much muscle like the way the guys would, because I'm a female, and we don't produce certain hormones that guys produce that make them buff up the way they do. And that was a relief. So I started to lift weights even more. Then I started finding out the other side of lifting weights, which was bodybuilding, or which is bodybuilding, whereby people actually compete. They go outside, they have competitions. Other countries compete. It's actually a big stage, or I should say, it's a it's a well patronized sport in other countries. So I was really interested to know more about it. Like, how can somebody do this? What is it about? What does it mean? What does it bring to you? And I got so much into it. I did a lot of research on it. I got myself a coach. Obviously, it was online because here in Malawi we don't have any female bodybuilders. So it was hard for me to talk to the male bodybuilders to get the insights on in terms of how women would train. So as much as I have many male friends that are actually bodybuilders that are also competing, but I just felt like I needed an input from a female and who's also like competing. Then maybe they would know what I had to do, you know. There are all these posing routines you have to do that only ladies do. There are certain outfits we have to put on. So I felt like I needed a female coach to help me with that. And so I got a female coach, and we started training online. And I eventually met her in person when I went to compete in South Africa for the first time. So my journey has been interesting. I've had to meet a lot of people, not just from Malawi, but even outside Malawi that compete. It's a whole new world out there. A lot of people love this sport so much and they're into it, and they motivate and encourage me and inspire me so much. So it's something that I've grown to fall in love with. So anyway, that's a brief background. But thank you so much for watching this little video, and I hope you get to watch the rest of the videos that I'll be posting. I'm hoping to be doing a video every week. Then I can post it like on a Monday. Then you guys can catch up with me. So subscribe and don't forget to like my video. Thank you so much for watching. Mwah.